International media, including the BBC, New York Times, and Al Jazeera, have published stories about this. Are you concerned that your behavior, including, not talking about this for 18 years publicly, has damaged Canada's reputation? And if so, what will you do about it?
I think we all need to recognize that even in an incredible country like Canada, there's still a lot of more work to do. People are still facing discrimination and marginalization every single day. Anti-black racism, unconscious bias, systemic discrimination, they still exist. Systemic discrimination still exists in our schools, in our universities, in our workplaces, in our communities. Racialized Canadians every day face extra barriers, extra comments, disparaging remarks that they have learned to live with as the reality of their day-to-day lives. And we must all, in Canada and everywhere around the world, pledge ourselves to make sure we are fighting to make it better. That there's lots of things we can and must do. That includes recognizing terrible mistakes of the past.
Like?
That's what I am doing. That's what I have tried to do as Prime Minister.
Is it?
In many occasions. And that's why we're going to continue to recognize that still Indigenous peoples in this country face unacceptable living situations, fewer opportunities. These people who were promised shared partnership and stewardship of the land and respect were treated with everything but for centuries. And we are beginning on the road of reconciliation now, but there is still a long way to go. Canadians who come from different parts of the world, whether they're first generation or fifth generation, continue to face intolerance and marginalization. We have much more to do, and I am not afraid of standing up in front of the world and saying, Canada's a pretty great country, Canada's the best country in the world, but we have a lot more work to do, all of us. And that is something that I will continue to pledge every single day I have to doing.
Heroic, absolutely heroic. I mean, look at him, he looks like he's just saved the West, doesn't he? He's just, you know what, I'm a better person for having said that Canada's racist and everyone else is the one who has to be responsible for me wearing blackface when I was younger, but not that much younger. I feel pretty good about this. This is great. Canada, this is your fault that I dressed up in blackface.